Ring.
Being recorded.
And our first line will go to Anthony.
あ、ハウルのすすり、泣き、泣きは、徐々に、残念そうな大きなため息になり、静まりました。あ、ハウルのすすり、すすり泣き、is it like Howl's tears or crying?
He is
Something
crying.
crying.
This should be probably saying sobbing, I would say.
Oh, okay. Is sobbing 徐々に残念そうな大きなため息に。With a sigh that is like resembling 残念 is something like pitiful, miserable, or regret.
Do you know what naru means?
Naru means to become. To
So Hal's sobbing voice became what?
became a sigh,
What kind of sigh?
a big sigh.
That was very pitiful. And what
Pitiful.
happened after that?
And then it quieted down. 静まりしました。
Perfect. 人々は用心しつつも町へ引き返していきました。The people, they all cautiously returned back to the city. 中にはおぞおぞとソーフィーに声をかける人もいます。There are also some people who cautiously called out to Sophie to say the next line, which is going to go to Anthony again.
Okay. 魔女さん、魔法使いさんは、どっか具合でも悪いんですかい？あ、魔女、which magic users, どっか how bad are they?
How bad is what?
Um, the the witch and the magic users.
Good guess. So this comma right here does not mean and, right?
Oh,
If they're going to be doing and, they would have used to or something, or maybe mo instead. This comma here is acting as a signifier to act as calling to someone's attention. So this is saying, Miss
mm,
Witch, blah 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 blah. So
uh,
it's unrelated to the rest of the sentence other than signifying who you are having the conversation with to catch their attention. So that isn't really a part of this. So the warui, the bad, is the magician.
oh,
However, it's not that kind of bad, like the word bad. Do you know what a guai is?
the X degree, is it?
Mm, no. Guai is health, basically.
Oh,
Um,
right.
So, どっか具合でもお悪いんですかい is saying, is something wrong with him, but like in his health? Like, why is he, like, not like, is he crazy, but like, is there something going on with him and that's why he's crying?
Mm.
And the next paragraph is for Gin.
今日は少しばかりご機嫌斜めですね。でね、マイケルが返事しました。さあ行きましょう。もう帰っても平気でしょう。So, today he's in a little bit of a bad mood, Michael replied. Well, let's go. It's probably fine to return now.
Yep. Just tells him straight out, nah, he's just in a bad mood. It's nothing real. He didn't like have any other issue. Um, 二人が港の石畳を歩いていると、低等中の船から、船乗りたちが、心配そうに呼びかけ、さっきの声は、あ崖とか悪い軍と関係あるのかと尋ねました。So as the two of them are walking down the cobblestone pathway of the port, we have some people that are inside of a boat. And these people, the boat's just, is staying the night in the harbor kind of boat, not like a random visiting port or something. And they call out to Sophie in a tone that's quite worried. And they ask, that voice that happened earlier, does that have anything to do with these things? Which I'm not sure what that is. I feel like this is like something with a rock, even though it has the wind kanji in it. It's like
Is
very,
that Arashi?
oh, like storm? You're right, it
Yeah.
is storm. Arashi, yeah. And then what is the Warui Gun? Akun is bad luck. Um, so did the voice we heard earlier have anything to do with bad luck or storms? That's so they're worried like the crying voice is going to cause like a curse, and everybody on the boat should jump out of go back to land, like if a tsunami was going to come. Next line is for Anthony.
違うね。もう終わったよ。ソフィーが答えしました。Sophie answered, that's not it. It already finished.
Yes, perfect. けれど、終わってはいませんでした. However, it wasn't finished. Not at all. And the next paragraph is for Gen.
戻ってきて、外から見ると、ハウルの家は多少いびつな、ごくありふれた小さな建物に見えました。マイケルと一緒でなければ、これが城だとは気づかなかったことでしょう。Okay.
I
So when they
apparently didn't.
return,
Hmm.
yeah, I have not seen that one before, so
Yeah, I googled it. Apparently, it means
thanks.
distorted. It's like I never heard about it, so.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. So, when they returned, so looking from the outside, Howl's house more or less, what did you say, distorted?
Distorted. Yeah.
Yeah. ここに触れた and seemed to be like quite a bit smaller, or looked to be quite a bit smaller.
Mm.
So if she weren't with Michael, she probably wouldn't have noticed that this was the castle.
Next line for Anthony. 聞こえないよ。
マイケルはみすぼらしい扉をそっと開けました。マイケルはみすぼらしい。What's みすぼらしい
Shabby.
Shabby. Doing something to the shabby door. Soto. Soto. I'm gonna guess soto means quietly opening.
Softly. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. 室内ではハウルがまだ椅子に座っています。Inside, Hal was still sitting in a chair. すっかり絶望しきた様子です。He He was still in the situation of being absolutely despaired. そして、ハウルの体全体が、緑色のネバネバしたもので覆われていたのです。On top of that, Howl's body, all of his body, was covered with this very sticky and green substance. And then the next line is going to go to Anthony. And you're still muted. I can't do the button before. Before you could like click and like force them to be unmuted. Maybe it's the opposite. Anthony, 聞こえない。
Okay, 緑のヘドロのてんこ盛りです。Green ヘドロ。Green, well, what's hedero?
Sludge.
Okay, the green sludge. It's like mori des. Tenko is like, is it overflowing?
Yeah, it's
The green,
basically saying that.
the overflowing green sludge.
Yeah, whole bunch of it. With the mori coming from like the pile up food on a plate. And the rest of this paragraph will go to again.
ものすごく恐ろしく、凄まじい量でした。ハウルはヘドロにすっぽり包まれています。ネバネバした塊が頭や体から垂れ下がり、膝や腕の上に山をなし、ドロッとした液体が足を、なんだ、伝椅子からも粘っこくした流れ落ちていました。Yeah. Okay. So an incredible, terrifying, and horrible. It was an incredibly terrifying and horrific amount of well, the slime, I guess. So Howl was completely covered in it or wrapped up in it, I suppose. Never noticed So slimy lumps were just like coming out of his head and body, and on top of his knees and arms. Yama nashi.
I actually don't know that. Yama o nasu is the form to pile up to make a mile.
Okay.
To make a mountain.
So piled up on his knees and arms. Oh, he's probably got his arms like on his knees and he's like hunched over on the chair, right?
I assume they're talking about the clumps that are coming out of his body is like piling up on top of his knees and on top of his arms. But
right. So,
that's
but
also
I'm trying to
true.
imagine the position that he's in. So he's
He
probably like
probably
hunched over
is in
on his
that
chair.
position. It's not
Yeah.
mentioning that in the sentence.
Right. So sorry, that's unrelated. I'm just trying to imagine
Yeah.
this is happening.
Just say that because the subject is the katamari.
The
So
lumps,
that's
yeah.
and that's for
Okay.
all the sentences, all the clauses.
Yep. So okay, so these slimy lumps were coming out of his head and arms and piling up on his knees and head and body and then piling up on his knees and arms. Oh, let's see. ドロッとした液体が足をI don't know about this phrase.
So it's not a phrase. You probably have seen this before, but normally is used with tears that come out of your eyes. So if it follows the contours of your face, that is one of the uses of style. Other than just like conveying information or conveying a tradition, it's also used for literally following some kind of contour of something.
Okay. So this like sludge or liquid, I guess, is here,
Mm-hmm.
is like following the contours of his legs,
Yeah.
uh, down the chair and flowing like away from the chair. Oh, that's
Mm-hmm.
disgusting. Okay.
He looked just as gross in the movie too.
Yeah.
床の至るところにジクジクした板と四方の伸びていく水たまりがあります。So on the floor, there was a puddle that had like a square shaped kind of puddle that's like going out in four different directions, making basically like not only was there puddles floating into both four directions, there also was a lake that was forming on that ground. ひどい臭いです。It smelled absolutely horrid. 水たまりの一つが暖炉へと草種を伸びました。One of the puddles was touching the fireplace and was stretching out over there. And the next line goes to Anthony.
助けて、カルシファーがかすれた声で囁きました。カルシファーが with a voice, with a
Mm-hmm.
sasayaki.
Is it a loud voice or a quiet voice or a neutral voice?
I'm gonna guess maybe it's a quiet voice.
It is. Sasayaku is to whisper, and kaska is faint. So he
Thank
says it in a faint whisper. Take me.
you. Whisper, help me.
もう揺らめく小さな二筋の火でしかありません。Already he was a flickering flame that is so just a little. He was basically just a tuff of a little bit of a flickering flame from what had happened. Next line is for Anthony.
こいつに消えされちゃうよ。That thing, it completely disappeared.
Yep. And next two lines is for Gen.
ソフィーはスカートの裾を持ち上げると、ギリギリまでハウルに近づき命令しました。やめなさい、今すぐ。あんたと来たら赤ん坊みたいじゃないの。Alright, so Sophie right. So she was like holding up the hem of her skirt, probably so it's not getting in all this sludge.
そうそう。
And uh approached Howl giddy giddy like as pretty probably as close as she could and uh ordered him um stop this immediately. um you I forgot Tokitara, but the rest is
It
you're
basically just
acting like
means you.
okay. So um you're acting like a what, just baby?
Kambo? So, yep. You're acting like a baby. That's exactly what it says. Yeah, it just this book really loves Tokitara. It basically means when it comes to this specific person. It's basically like Nara.
Ah, okay. So when it comes to
So
you, you're
you're
acting like a
acting like a
baby.
baby.
All right.
Yeah. The main difference is that it doesn't have as much of a cause and effect when if vibe to it, but that's like the sentence. ハルは身じろぎもせず、平時 shimasen. So Howl doesn't move a muscle and doesn't respond either. 緑のヘドロの中の顔は痛ましいほど真青で目を見開いています。So his head, which you know is inside of this green slime, was his eyes on that head were really wide open and were totally blank and they looked like they were in quite a bit of pain. And the next two lines will go to Anthony.
どうしましょう？死んでるんですか？マイケルは、is it the entrance of the door?
Yeah.
戸口で、ビクビクしています。Okay. Michael, on the entrance of the door, biku biku, is it like staring? Is it peeping? Is it peeping?
Uh, it should be like like scared.
It's timidly like looking, or
Mm-hmm.
he's saying, どうしましょう? What's happening? Or how are you? どうしましょう? 死んでるんですか? Are you dying?
Mm-hmm. He's probably talking about how to what's going on? Is he dead? Which is a funny thing for him to worry about since apparently Hal did this before with a different girlfriend or whatever. マイケルはいい子だけど、いざという時は、ものの役に立たないわね、とソフィーは思いました。So Sophie think, Michael's, a good kid, but when it really comes push to shove, he's really useless as well. And the next paragraph is for Gen.
まさか、そんなことないわよ。こんな風にうなぎのゼリー様子になってたきゃ、一日中やってたって知った、Oh my God、あ、こっちゃないけど、カルシファーがかわいそうだからね。浴室のドアを開けて、um, there's no way, um, it's that. So he's not dying. Um, こんな風にうなぎのゼリー。
So Zeddy is jelly.
Yeah, so eel jelly.
Mm-hmm. Because he's all slimy.
Hmm?
Because he's all slimy. It probably says like a slimy snake in English, I would guess.
I see.
Something like that. But because he's just some creature that's slimy. It might be slug, maybe. The English version.
Okay.
But in Japanese, they're using unagi eel because, that's the more popular Japanese creature that's slimy.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Um, so okay, I need to look at the rest of the sentence first. So, uh, oh my gosh, I can't parse this. So one whole day, yatteta. So he did this for a whole day. Shitakocha. Like,
I feel like I've heard that before and it's like a phrase.
okay, because I'm like, I have no idea what that one is.
The Yep. Shitakochanai means I don't know altogether. But specifically it's I don't give a damn. It's like a very aggressive wakannai.
Oh, okay, okay.
Shitakochanai kido. So
All
basically
right.
I think he's saying if he was like this
Oh,
all day, covered in
so she
slime,
doesn't care
might
if he's
die.
like this, I
Yes.
think.
Yes.
But Calcifer is kind of in a bit of a sticky situation.
So.
So okay, okay. So I don't care if he wants to become like an eel jelly all day, but yeah, okay. And then please open the door, or open the door to the bathroom.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
Woohoo. Gross. Hate these long sentences. Like, why does it go over there? マイケルが泥の、板を避けながら、浴室に行く間に、ソフィーは、泥がカルシファーにこれ以上近づかないよう、自分のエプロンで暖炉用のスコップをつかみ、灰を一すくいすると、一番大きな板に入りました。So Michael, he moves toward where the bathroom is while moving around the puddles of slime. And Sophie, she goes over and covers the fireplace with her own apron in order for the slime to not get any more closer to Calcifer. And she grabs, the scoop that is used for the fireplace, and she scoops up some of the ash, and then she pours it over one of the biggest pond of the slime. And the next line goes to Anthony.
じゅっと大きな音がして、湯気が立ち込め、さっきよりひどい握手がしました。じゅっと大きな音がし、so it let out a big sound, like a Jew sound. So the so steam came out. Um, さっきさっきよりひどい握手がしました。握手 I'm gonna guess it's something bad, like so
You've probably seen
probably.
that before. You know kusai?
Oh, okay. Kusai is like stinky.
Yeah.
Uh,
So this is a really bad smell, in other words.
it
For
is
bad
um
stinky.
it is bad. It has a bad smell more than like previously smelled before.
Perfect. That's exactly what it says. And the next paragraph is for Gen.
But
ソフィーはそれをまくり、腰をかがめて、あ魔法使いの、んつく膝をしっかりしっかりつかむと、椅子ごと浴室に向けて押しました。ヘドロのせいで足元がす、足元が滑りますが、椅子を動かすには、かえって好都合でした。Sticky, thank you. Okay. Um, so Sophie, let's see, Makuri like wrapped up her sleeves or rolled up her sleeves, I guess. Koshi o kagamete. Not sure about that one.
She
Um,
slopes her back a bit.
oh, okay. So because she's getting ready to push something. So, okay.
hmm
Um, so like braces herself or it's just the slope.
The Kagameru,
Yeah.
she's bending forward. She's like bending
Okay.
her back. So
Okay. So she like bent over,
yeah.
and I guess tightly grabbed onto the magician's sticky knees. Um, and let's see, Sugoto, and pushed the chair in the direction of the bathroom.
And Goto's in here just to say with him on it. So basically him and the
Oh,
chair. You'll see
okay.
Goto used for that as a way to say the object plus the things in the object.
Interesting. Okay. I didn't know that. So because of the slime, the legs of the chair, I'm assuming, kind of slid. So, but Isuを動かすのは弱変えて。Uh, so, oh, wait a sec. No, so her legs were slipping, but the movement of the chair was actually quite good.
hmm Yeah, specifically it says the area near the feet is slippery.
Okay. All right, got it. Yep.
And next one line is for Anthony.
マイケルも、手を貸し、ハウルのヘドロだらけの袖を引っ張ってくれました。マイケルも、even Michael lent a hand. マイハウルのヘドロだらけ。So, Howl's soda that was like full of just slime. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what soda is.
Sleeve.
Sleeve. Oh, okay. Eh, So Howl's sleeves that is like full of just slimes. But he pulled it back.
Yeah, he's pulling it. Um, do you know what the kuremas is telling us here?
Uh, he he Kuremas is like doing something for someone.
Yeah, so Sophie's like, nicely, Michael also decided to help me out instead of just watching from the door. 二人で力を合わせ、ハウルの体ごと、浴室へ入れました。So with the two of them working together, they were able to bring Hal's body and chair all the way over to the bathroom. 相変わらず、ハウルの動こうとしないので、シャワーのところまで移動させます。So, just like before, Hal still isn't moving. So, because of that, they had to go move him into the shower. ケルソファーお湯出して、ソフィーは息を切らしながら、きっぱりと命令しました。And she said, and Sophie, even though her breath is like, because she led a man up a flight of stairs, she was able to order Calcifer with a very snappy tone of voice, saying, "Calcifer, hot water, come in, make it come out." And to atsuku, and she says, "Make it really hot." And the next paragraph is for Gin.
ハウルのヘドロを全部洗い流すのに1時間かかりました。マイケルがハウルを説得して椅子から立たせ、乾いた服を着せるのにさらに1時間。So, it took an hour to wash all of the slime off of Howl. Um, let's see. マイケルがハウルを説得していす。I'm not quite sure about this, but he got him up from the chair somehow.
By persuading him somehow.
Oh, is he moving now? Okay.
Apparently.
Um, and changed him into a dry set of clothes, uh, which took another hour. Wow. Okay.
Okay, that's Drama Queen Howl. Um, 幸運だったのは、繕ったばかりの灰色とマグンの服がソーフィーの椅子の後ろにかけてあったおかげで無事だったことでした。Well, one thing that was lucky was that the clothes, with that was like really red and had some covered in gray tsukuro. Well, she had, because she had put it behind the chair, it was totally daijoubu. The aoi to gin no fuku wa dainashi desu. However, the blue and silver clothing was an absolute disaster. Um, Next paragraph is for Gin.
ソフィーはブツブツ文句を言いながら、マイケルには服を浴槽につけといてと言い、カルシファーにお湯をもっと命令しました。そして、緑色の面を下にして扉を開け、荒野にヘドロを吐き出しました。Okay. So while Sophie was complaining, I guess under her breath, I don't know, or just a long stream of complaints, either
Mm-hmm.
ways.
Buzu Buzu just shows that she's like when you're complaining, which most people would complain like that, but it's just being specific instead of like maybe she
Okay.
could have been like, "Oh, you're such a bastard." She could have said it in like a sing-song tone, right?
Oh yeah,
Theoretically,
no, she is very much grumbling here.
yeah.
So um, マイケルには服を浴槽につけといて。So she said to Michael to put the clothes in the bathtub.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and Calcifer ordered more hot water. She ordered Calcifer um to get more hot water. And then she turned the green knob down and opened the door. So then she swept the sludge into the what was that, the wastelands?
Yeah.
Okay.
白はカタツムリのようにヒスの上にネバネバの跡を残しました。So the castle, it left behind traces of sliminess on top of the heath like it was a katatsumori, which I don't know what that is. I feel like it's like to clean up, which sounds weird.
Is it like a
Moody.
snail?
A snail. Oh, that makes sense. So, like how a snail has a slime. No, that's the castle. でも、これでヘドロとおさらばできたんだから、こういう時は動く城も便利だね。床を洗いなしながら、ソフィーは考えました。Sophie was thinking as she was cleaning the floor, man, having a moving castle is really convenient when you have a whole bunch of slime that you have to, I guess, get rid of, is probably what that's saying, but I do not know. Um, oh, Saraba. Yep, saying goodbye. So in order to say goodbye to all of the slime, it's really convenient to have a moving castle. That's what she thought. And the next paragraph is for you again.
Well, hopefully this situation doesn't pop up too much. ハウルのあの声は、is this a fake one or is this just Kuchu?
I think it's just Kuchu. Is there another?
Well, I don't
Hmm.
know. The simpler ones sometimes are the ones that are like the combo with the combo readings, right? So
Yeah, it's
maybe
kuchu.
空中。Okay, 空中の城の出口からも聞こえてたのかしら。そうだとしたら、ガヤガヤ町のみんなもお気の毒に。あ so she's wondering if um Howl's that voice of Howl's was able to be heard like uh all across the sky.
Um, the deguchi kara. So I
Oh.
believe it's referring to all the different portals that the door goes.
Oh, okay. Um, got it. Okay. Um, so if okay, so if it could have been heard from all of the moving castle's exits, if so, it would have also probably terrified the people of Gaia Gaia Town.
Hmm. If so, how pitiful. And the next one line goes to Anthony. 聞こえないよ. Oh, there you go.
その、その頃になると、ソフィーも疲れて気が立っていました。あその頃になると、when it becomes that time, Sophie も疲れて気が立っていました。Even Sophie will get tired and 気が立っていました。
Hmm. Yep. She's finally getting quite a bit tired, Sophie. Um, 緑のネバネバハウルの復讐だとわかっています。マイクルがようやく春に入ろうと新宮の服を着せ、浴室から連れ出して、優しくローバッタの椅子に座らせた時も、また同情する気はありませんでした。I believe the book Kate must is saying she felt like she wanted to get revenge on the slimy Hal. However, when Michael finally managed to get Hal changed into the pair of clothing that was gray and red, he went over and kindly brought a robota chair to so sorry. He brought Hal from the bathroom and very kindly made him sit inside of the rocking chair, I assume. And Sophie couldn't help but not feel the need to do that, I assume. 気はありません. Had no intent. Let's see, what was this dojo? Oh. So, まだ同情する気はありません. So she couldn't help but have no sympathy about how annoying Hal was. Let's see, Robata, fireside. So it wasn't a rocking chair, just a chair by the fireside. Next paragraph is for Gen.
本当、本当にバカで出てるぜ。カルシファーがブツブツ言いました。あんた、おいらの魔力とおさらばしたかったのかい？散々利用しといてさ。Ooh. So that was really stupid. Calcifer, oh, we're back to Butsu Butsu, so he's grumbling. You, Did you want? Oh, hey, it's Osaraba again.
Yeah.
Um, did you want to get rid of my magic power or say farewell to? Sanzan ryo shitoite Sanzan ryo shitoite sabe. I'm not sure about that last
I think it's
line.
saying you've completely used it all up, huh? That's my
Okay.
guess. Um, and the next line is Anthony.
ハウルは、うんと、うんとも、すんとも、あ言いません。Howl does it, didn't say a word, didn't say even a word.
しょんぽり座って震えているだけです。All he did was shake as he sat all しょんぽり, which I feel like means shriveled. But I'll double check that. しょんぽり downhearted. 口も聞いてくれないです。困りきてマイクルが囁きました。So, you won't even allow us to hear you talk. That's what Michael whispers in a very, troubled way. And next line goes to Anthony.
あ、肌の感触と Sophie. Sophie said that's just a feeling.
Uh,
Uh, is it not? Like 感触?
Kanshaku has so many meanings. That's crazy. You're thinking of kanshoku for feeling. Kanshaku is temper.
Okay.
Like he's saying he's just throwing a temper tantrum. That's why he's not responding to you guys. マーサとレイティもよく癇癪を起こしました。対処の仕方は、あ、信徳ているつもりです。Martha and Lady had often would get really angry and throw a temper tantrum. Um, um, Tamori is like to 10, so it seems weird to be here. Let's see. 心得ているつもりです. I think she's literally just saying that she knows how to handle this, but I don't really know how Tsumori is used to do that. Because it's just saying the way of handling this exists and there's a plan. She's saying I have a way. I guess she's saying I have a way to handle this problem. Um, and next paragraph is again.
Oops. Okay. ただ、髪の毛のことでヒステリーを起こした魔法使いをぴっしゃりとぶつのは、ちょいとばかり検論かもしれません。いずれにしろ、ひどい感触には、大抵他に訳があると経験から分かっていました。Thanks. All right. Um, so but oh my gosh. Okay, this is a long sentence, so it's probably risky. Probably only risky to okay, so but for what? A magician who would go into hysterics over things over like things about his hair. Oh, pishari to tobutsu no wa. I'm not sure about this phrase.
The
Pishari
butsu
to.
is to hit.
Oh, okay. So it's probably risky to hit the magician who goes into hysterics over his hair.
Yeah.
So I guess that's how she dealt with Martha and Letty before. She would just
Smack
rock
them.
them. Um, so Izuru ni shiro hidoi. So for a serious temper tantrum, usually what 他に訳があると経験から分かって。She oh wait a sec. 大抵他に訳があると経験から So from her experience, she had learned that there were other reasons. There are usually other reasons for such serious temper tantrums.
Mm-hmm.
It might not just be his hair, right?
Yeah. ソフィーは
Maybe.
か、ソフィーはカルシファーをかがませ、牛乳を入れた鍋を薪の上に乗せました。He's like, man, he must be starving. That's why he threw the temper tantrum. Baby has not been fed. You're not yourself when you haven't had a Snickers bar. あ牛乳が温めると、カップに注ぎ飲みなさいと、押し付けました。So Sophie, she makes Calcifer kneel, and she goes over and places a pot on top of him full of milk, and then she warms up the milk, pours it into a cup, and pushes somebody to probably, Howl, to drink the milk. And the next paragraph is for Anthony.
さあ、なんで騒いでたの？あんたが会いに行ってた娘さんのこと？あwell then, なんですか？ Why are you being noisy? ああんたが会いに、あんたが、meeting 会いに行ってたthe daughter or the little lady that you're meeting? Is
Yep,
it
you had me in. Yes. Is it that girl you had been meeting? Well, you're right. Literally, it says daughter, but it's used to mean girl. Um,
a girl? Uh,
ハルはおとなしく牛乳をすすりました。Howl, behaving himself, sips on his milk. And the next paragraph is for Gen.
うん。放っておいたら少しは僕が恋しくなってくれるかと思ったんだ。でもダメだったのさ。前から僕が好きかどうかわからないって言ってたけど、今になって他に好きなやつがいるって言うんだ。So, yeah. Um, we talked about this. So I thought I would what leave her alone for a little
Mm-hmm.
while. Um, and she would become more fond of me. Um, but it was no good. Um, so before, she said she didn't know if she liked me or not. But now, she said that there's another guy that she likes.
Yep. かわいそう、ハウル. And this is where we'll stop for today.